So we've been saying for a long time, all off season long, that the best solution for the Minnesota Fighting Vikings offensive line in 2020 would be to start rookie second round pick Ezra Cleveland at left tackle, which is going to be his position of the future anyway, and then kick veteran Riley Reiff into left guard, right? And just have him take a pay cut, kickstart the left tackle dynasty with Ezra Cleveland, and everything will be hunky-dory, right? So then you wouldn't be deciding between Dakota Dozier and Aviante Collins starting at left guard. Great, right? So now we got a little taste, just a little morsel, just an amuse-bouche of that over the weekend, and everyone started losing their minds. Viva la revolution! It's happening, right? So now, Sunday practice at the tail end, offensive line versus defensive line drills. Now, generally, sometimes it can be 5-on-5, but generally it's like a 3-on-3, a 3-on-2 situation where you have one side of the line, left tackle, left guard, center versus DN, D tackle, or other side line, etc. So it's just a position-on-position drill, right? Snaps are generally live or close to it, and it's good. But towards the end of the session, Ezra Cleveland lined up at left tackle as well as Riley Reiff. He kicked inside to left guard, and then everyone was just like, let's go. But also, it was 2 reps. 2 reps. Now, was this a big deal? Is this something that the Vikings are going to implement 3 weeks before the start of the season? Probably not. Even though, especially since last week, Zimmer and Kubiak had said, like, well, the first week of pattern practice, they're going to solidify the offensive line. I think that is a fait accompli. I think left to right to start, at least begin the season, will be Reiff, probably Dakota Dozier, Bradbury, Elflein, and then, of course, Brian O'Neill, right? So I'm at peace with that. I'm not saying I'm okay with that, but I'm at peace with it. So now the question is, why those 2 reps? What? So now, is it something that coaches want to get a couple of reps in on tape to see how it looked on film? Because that's the thing about practice too. Everything is filmed, and then coaches like obsess over that almost more than game tape. It's really good. And also, it's possible that maybe it was just the end of the drill. Guys got out of order and bodies just filled in. That was also the practice where 8 dudes were held out. So I don't know. It is a possibility. Unlikely. Nothing really happens on accident, but it is a possibility. So now I do think that Dennison and Kubiak, uber conservative by nature, Reiff at left tackle, Dozier at left guard is the safe route because you have 2 known commodities, and also you're not throwing a rookie out there. But I mean, it has my curiosity. These 2 reps, it starts the tinfoil conspiracy hat theories, but I don't think much of it. And I'm the conspiracy theory guy, man, right? So, and also since it took like 3 days for me to actually talk about it, right? But if we suddenly start seeing this combination towards the end of 11-on-11 drills with the ones, then that would have my attention. Then I would be fully in. Also, I think that it's a possibility that the Vikings are looking at potential options, like say poop starts hitting the fan on the offensive line, either by quality of play or through alien abductions and whatnot, and say that Dozier and Collins say that Dozier and Collins are abducted, right? And maybe instead of having Ezra Cleveland at left guard and Reiff at left tackle, in that specific scenario, when Dozier and Collins are either abducted or are inept, and then they're not going to put Drew Samia in there, maybe their plan of thinking is like, all right, if that happens, we will put Riley Reiff inside at left guard, and then we'll put Ezra Cleveland at left tackle. Because I was never fully on board with the Ezra Cleveland to guard conversion, because I think it was a short-term solution. I think he is going to be the left tackle, future left tackle of the Vikings. So having him kick inside, not getting reps at his natural position, having him play a spot that he never played in college, also where he has a questionable anchor, and also could develop some bad habits. I wasn't on board. Like, I understood if it was a way to get him on the field, but I don't think that's best for him. I don't think that's frankly best for the Vikings in 2020. So why are we doing it? It's the, hey, Elflein at left guard and Klein at right guard, even though it should be opposite all over again, right? Or it's like, oh, hey, let's switch Brandon Fusco sides, or hey, let's kick Mike Remmers into guard, even though he was an okay right tackle and a terrible guard. But other than that, Vikings offensive line has been great with decisions the last couple of years. But again, as of right now, I would say just chill. Like I said, if this happens at 11-on-11s or the Friday, the game adjacent type scrimmage that's going down at US Bank Stadium, we're in. But I think that maybe a little bit on a nothing, but keep hope alive. The revolution will not be televised. All right, but your thoughts. Ezra, left tackle, Reiff, left guard. Let us know in the comments section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work, pull some in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull, production value.